All right, that's what we call a grown man win for the San Francisco 49ers. 13-0 shutout over the New Orleans Saints. That's the 49ers' first full game shutout since 2019 when they shut out Washington in the slip and slide game, and it's their fourth straight second half shutout over this season. The 49ers defense took that shutout streak personally. They did not let the New Orleans Saints into the end zone. And it got close several times. There was a stretch there where the 49ers defense was on the field for over 9 minutes at the end of the game, with the exception of a 3-and-out by the 49ers offense, and they just built a curtain there, a steel curtain at that line of scrimmage against the Saints. Starting with Talanoa Hufanga's forced fumble, and then obviously they registered that 4-and-out against the defense after the penalty extended the drive for New Orleans. So the Saints got so many breaks offensively to try to put points on the board, but the 49ers wouldn't let them, and I'll tell you what, that's a championship caliber effort from the 49ers defense. DeMeco Ryans bailed the 49ers out today. Now, you can go a long way with good quarterback play and dominant defensive play, and that's what the 49ers got today. Jimmy Garoppolo was good, but for quarterback play to remain good, to be sustainable, you have to pass protect. You have to, you can't let Jimmy Garoppolo get hit as many times as he did today. You have to run block, because otherwise he's going to be a sitting duck back there. And Jimmy Garoppolo threw 28 passes today in the first half, which was the most passes that he has thrown as a 49. Sorry about that. Yeah, which is the most passes that Jimmy Garoppolo's thrown in the first half as a 49er. 26 against Tennessee in 2017, back when the 49ers didn't have a run game, was the previous high. So this was a game where he had to sit back, throw, and he delivered for the 49ers, except he got hit so many times. He was even limping a little bit there in the second half. So the 49ers have to be better with the pass protection to make these offensive performances sustainable, and so that they throw more, so that they score more than 13 points, right? I think that is something that is the final piece of this puzzle. Once this team consistently blocks in both the run game and the pass game, they are going to score a lot of points, like we saw against Arizona on Monday night. Now, they were on a short week, so maybe it's not surprising that the 49ers struggled today in the trenches. I thought New Orleans was really good on the defensive line against the 49ers O-line, and the 49ers O-line struggled against the Saints D-line. That might be a byproduct of the short week, right? The 49ers were coming off an emotional win long ways away in Mexico City. They bounce back from that, and they do win this game. They do shut out the Saints, but it does come ugly. They do have to come through in the clutch defensively at the goal line to make that shutout happen. It's not like they completely overwhelmed the Saints. And offensively, obviously, they had a scratch and claw, but they had the good quarterback play plus the dominant defensive play when it mattered, and that's a 13-0 win. It also means the 49ers are 7-4 now. They remain in first place in the NFC West. I think that Seahawks-Raiders game is finishing up in overtime as we speak, but regardless of what happens, the 49ers will be in first place in the West with a showdown against Miami coming next week. So all that matters in the NFL is a win. A win's a win. The 49ers got it, and they got it behind a dominant defense. Nick Bosa showed up when he absolutely had to. And hey, the Raiders just won. Thanks to Mike for the updates. The 49ers now have a commanding lead in the NFC West with the Raiders winning. A win's a win. The Seahawks lost to the Raiders. The 49ers, though, beat the New Orleans Saints 13-0, their first shutout since 2019. This team has a Super Bowl formula. They've got a dominant defense, and they have a good quarterback. They've got to catch up with that pass blocking, but hey, it was a short week, and I think that the 49ers are going to be better in protection, and they're going to be better on the defensive front next week against the Dolphins. And guess what? They're going to have to be better because the Dolphins are really good. All right, talk to you guys all soon. Have to head to the locker room here at Levi Stadium. Tune in for some more analysis in just a few. Take care.